Deep in the humid heart of Louisiana, just outside St. Francisville, stands a sprawling antebellum mansion wrapped in mystery and moss. Built in 1796 by General David Bradford, the Myrtles Plantation has welcomed visitors for over 2 centuries, but some say not all of them ever left. They call it America's most haunted home, a place where the air grows thick and heavy at night, where footsteps echo on empty staircases, where children laugh in rooms that stand silent, and where an ornate mirror in the foyer refuses to stay clean, handprints pressing outward from within the glass itself. Tonight, we step inside the legends and the real accounts that keep drawing ghost hunters, skeptics, and overnight guests who never sleep quite the same again. The most famous spirit here is said to be Chloe, a young enslaved woman owned by Judge Clark Woodruff and his wife Sarah Matilda in the early 1800s. According to the legend, Chloe caught the judge's eye and became his mistress. But when he grew tired of her and turned his attention elsewhere, she feared she'd be sent back to the brutal fieldwork. Desperate to regain favor, she baked a birthday cake laced with crushed oleander leaves, beautiful pink flowers that hide a deadly poison. Her plan backfired horribly. Instead of making the family mildly ill so she could nurse them, Sarah and 2 of the Woodruff children supposedly died in agony. Enraged fellow slaves, fearing they'd all be blamed, dragged Chloe from her bed one night, hanged her from a live oak on the property, weighted her body with stones, and threw it into the Mississippi River. They say her restless spirit never left. She's often described as a young woman in a green turban, hiding the ear that the judge allegedly sliced off in punishment. Guests and staff have reported seeing her peering through windows, standing silently in hallways, or appearing suddenly in photographs. One of the most famous images was taken in the 1990s by an owner preparing for insurance documentation. In the developed photo, a translucent figure of a woman in antebellum clothing stands where no living person had been. Many believe it's Chloe. Even if Chloe's full story is shrouded in legend, something lingers in the house. In the grand foyer hangs a large ornate parlor mirror. Southern custom after a death was to cover mirrors so souls wouldn't become trapped. Legend says this one was forgotten after the Woodruff tragedies. Visitors and owners report strange phenomena, mysterious handprints and drip-like marks that appear on the glass from the inside, no matter how many times it's cleaned or even replaced. Faces of children sometimes flicker in the reflection when no one is there. Cold spots settle in front of it. Some swear they see shadowy figures standing just behind their own reflection. Guests have captured photos showing small faces or handprints that weren't visible when the picture was taken. Staff members tell of hearing the giggles and playful footsteps of children in empty upstairs rooms where the Woodruff kids once lived and died. Another well-known spirit is said to be William Drew Winter, a lawyer who lived at the Myrtles in the 1870s. Historical records confirm he was shot on the front porch, likely during a dispute. According to legend, the wounded man dragged himself up the grand staircase, collapsing and dying on the 17th step in his wife's arms. To this day, many visitors and tour guides report hearing heavy, uneven footsteps climbing those stairs, stopping abruptly around the 17th step. Some feel a sudden chill or sense someone passing by on the landing when the house is empty. The Myrtles Plantation, America's most haunted house, Chloe, the haunted mirror, and ghostly footsteps. Over the decades, hundreds of people have shared their experiences. A gatekeeper once watched a woman in a long white dress walk straight through the closed front gate and vanish into the house without opening the door. He quit on the spot. Overnight guests report bed sheets being tugged, pillows moved, or feeling someone tuck them in at night. Others wake to the scent of sweet perfume or hear a woman singing softly. Children's laughter and crying echo through hallways when no kids are present. One group of nurses staying in the house heard a baby crying next door and knocked to help, only to be told by a woman's voice to go away. Management confirmed the adjacent room was empty. Confederate soldiers have been sighted, especially in summer. Floating candelabras, moving furniture, and objects vanishing, then reappearing have all been reported. Former owner Frances Kermeen, who turned the house into a bed and breakfast in the 1980s, documented numerous encounters in her book, including apparitions and even a possible possession-like experience with her husband. She famously called it America's most haunted home. The plantation has been featured on Unsolved Mysteries, Ghost Hunters, and countless paranormal investigations. EVP recordings sometimes capture whispers or names. Photos regularly show orbs, mists, or unexplained figures. Whether the spirits are tied to tragic deaths from disease, the documented murder of William Winter, the sorrows of slavery, or something older, one thing is clear. The Myrtles Plantation stirs something in those who visit. Some leave convinced it's all atmosphere and suggestion. Others check out at dawn, swearing they'll never spend another night. Today, you can tour the historic home by day or book a room for a true haunted overnight experience. Many do, and many come back with stories of their own. Is the Myrtles truly America's most haunted house? Or is it the weight of its layered history, joy, loss, and human struggle that refuses to fade? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Have you visited, seen something in that mirror, heard footsteps on the stairs? If you enjoyed this atmospheric dive into Southern hauntings, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more true ghost stories from America's darkest corners. Sweet dreams. And remember to cover the mirrors before you sleep. Here are